The Galactic King ruled with an iron fist. Entire star systems bent to his will. His word was law, his wrath, legendary. Say when a lone woman arrived at his court, unarmed, calm, smiling. He laughed. A human, here, the diplomat. He didn't realize he had just invited death into his throne room, because she wasn't just any woman. She was the Baba Yaga. The galactic throne hall shimmered with obsidian crystal. Guards in hyper armor stood rigid, pulse rifles humming low. The court bars, royal ministers, planetary lords, AI advisors, all waiting. And then, the doors opened. She stepped in slowly, one human, one woman, alone. Her stride was effortless, silent. Jetpack suit, no weapons, no escort, just a steel briefcase in her left hand. The king barely glanced up from his floating throne. So, he said, voice deep and bored, this diplomat comes from Earth. I do, she replied. You're late. I'm never late, she said, still walking forward, calm as shadow. Minister Volk hissed beside the king. Your Majesty, humans are unpredictable. Shall I? She's unarmed. The king interrupted. Let the insect speak. But Volk's face had gone pale. He recognized her, back in the darkest files of the Empire's archives. There was a single redacted dossier. No face, no name, only a codename, Baba Yaga. She's not a diplomat, Volk whispered. She's a ghost. She stopped 5 meters from the throne. I come with an offer, she said, facing the briefcase gently on the floor. Earth proposes a ceasefire, trade, peace. The king sneered. Peace? You speak of peace, while your species builds void drives and cooked feet. She didn't flinch. We've only defended ourselves. Lies, he spat. You think Earth matters, that your pitiful rock means anything. Earth is not just a rock, she replied. It's where monsters are made. He laughed. The court laughed, and then he gave the signal. From the shadows, 12 assassins emerged. Elite shadows the ninth house. Silent, deadly, invisible to most senses. She didn't move. They encircled her. You insult my throne, the king said. Let's see how you handle a little message. One assassin struck. What happened next wasn't visible, not clearly, but suddenly, 3 assassins were on the floor, twitching, one of them missing an arm. She was still standing, never even touched the briefcase. The rest hesitated. The king's smile vanished. Minister Volk backed away. Your Majesty, if she is who I think she is, we should stop. She's just human. Exactly. The guards shifted. Even the AI advisors flickered uneasily. The assassins regrouped. She tilted her head, voice still calm. I warned you. Another blur, another scream, another body dropped. Neck bent backwards in a way the bones weren't supposed to bend. Only 4 assassins left now. The court was silent now. And then, a voice echoed. One of the alien ministers, old, grey, wise. I've heard tales, he said surly, of humans bred in darkness. Weapons, not diplomats. They called her Baba Yaga. The name your soldiers whispered when their squads never returned. The king read it off. My empire has crushed billions. Was this one human? She finally stepped forward again. I'm not here to fight, she said. But if you want war. She kicked the briefcase open. Inside, no weapons, not explosives, just a holopad, showing the exact coordinates of every hidden Imperial fleet. Stealth units, supply chains, warp relays, all exposed. Then understand this. Earth does not lose. The king stood now, furious. You dare threaten me? No, she said. I promised peace. You chose death. He raised his gauntlet, energy pulsing, preparing to strike her down himself. She didn't move, but the floor beneath him cracked. A silent tremor, a pressure, unnatural, from nowhere, a whisper. She's not alone. Suddenly the palace shook. Orbital alarms triggered. Above the planet, 20 unknown signals appeared. Unregistered, undetectable, human ships. The king's eyes widened. A red warning flared in the court. One of his mutants, Gone. Not attacked. Just gone. Erased in an instant. No heat signature. No radiation trail. She looked up at him now. That was just a warning shot. Who? What? Are you? The king whispered. I'm the one you sent to negotiate, she said. Because when I stopped talking, others started dying. The Galactic King stood frozen. For the first time in decades, he felt fear. His personal guard had failed. His assassins lay broken, and above his skies, unidentified human warships hovered in total silence. No transmissions, no threats, just watching. What do you want from me? He growled, voice cracking. I offered peace, she said again. You chose violence. You can't destroy my empire. She looked at him, expression unreadable. It's already burning. She tapped her wrist. A projection flickered into view. Planetary systems, marked in red. We dismantled your shadow fleets last week. Your warp beacons, hijacked. Your elite units, disappeared. The king's face drained of color. That's impossible. No, she said. It's human. Then she smiled. Just slightly. You never should have let us grow in the shadows. Minister Vox stumbled backward, eyes wide. She's not just Baba Yaga, he whispered. She's one of the silent division. The court gasped. A myth, a black ops program Earth denied even existed. Operatives trained for one mission only. To end wars before they began. She walked closer to the frame. Your mistake wasn't underestimating me. It was assuming humans needed mercy. The king collapsed onto his throne, stunned. What happens now? She paused. We don't want your throne. Your territory, your resources. Just one thing. Submission, silence. A treaty, she continued. One you will sign. In it, Earth becomes a sovereign power. No more patrols. No more spies. No more threats. He looked up, trembling. And if I refuse? She raised her hand, snapped her fingers. A second alert flared. Emergency. Planetary core instability detected. Sector Delta 3. The king gasped. That was his birthplace, his ancestral world. The screen showed effectuating, molten cracks tearing through cities. Tides of fire rising into the atmosphere. Gone. Just like that. You have 5 minutes, she said, fatly. Before the next one, hands shaking, he signed the treaty. Digital ink, galactic seal, universal timestamp. It was done. The war ended, without a single Earth fleet ever being seen. She turned to leave, but paused. One more thing, she said, not looking back. If you ever send another assassin to Earth, she let the words hang. I won't come next time. Something worse will. News spread fast. Across the stars, fleets withdrew. Empires fell silent. The name, Baba Yaga, was whispered in fear. Earth was no longer a backwater planet. It was a warning, and somewhere, deep in untraceable archives, a new name appeared at the top of the Galactic Threat Index. Baba Yaga, Level Omega, do not engage. Back on Earth, she stood on the quiet balcony, looking up at the stars. A young recruit approached. Mom, was it true? Did you really disable the entire empire, Lem? She sipped her tea. Diplomacy, she said, is justified fear, with better grammar. But Baba Yaga, the recruit said, that's not even your real name, is it? She smiled. No, she said, it's the name they give when they can't sleep at night. And then she walked into the shadows. Gone, just, my dad, my ghost, my death itself.